Hi everybody, I would like to show you Brain from Social Mind, which is a tool that I'm using for a while to monitor my website. I have few websites. I was always curious how many people are there on all of them, and there I was able to find a tool that which will show me all the statistics at once, so I have to always be switching between multiple Google Analytics view, Google Search Consoles, and it was good. So in the Brain, I can easily see how many users are online. I can see how many people are from which site and from which sources they come. And also the initial dashboard is showing the history. For example, I can see how which sessions over different times. So I can see that, for example, timestamp is more active during these days. There are how many page views. There is also integration with the Google Search Console. You can see that there is some drops during the weekends for the timestamp because it always looks like this. There are also information about crawl errors. I can see the crawl errors are growing for cats videos, so I can definitely check it out what's going on there because it should not go up. And this is also information about the sitemaps. About another information is provided is using Google PageSpeed Insights, and it tell me what is the score of the website. So when I'm not doing anything with the website, it should be stable, but when I make some change, it will change and I can keep track. It will be especially useful if somebody else will be modifying the website, so I can still keep track that the website is not getting worse or it was improved. So let's check it out. Let's check out some same simple project, and for example there is timestamp that I showed before, and currently I can see that it has certain multiple properties. One of them is Search Console Analysis and Google PageSpeed. In the future, there will be also support for Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media. So let's start with Google Search Consoles. I can see how many clicks are going for different queries. I can see the impressions, and it's always sorted here. There is shown top 20, but that is not good enough because it's kind of big chunk. I can change it to like 40 and see how it looks, and I can see some changing. There is some granularity over page. I can also segment it by pages. There are statistics for sitemaps. It's good, there are like no errors. So let's check how much content is indexed, and I can see that this is also stable. I can also check crawlers, and it's like some one crawl error all the time. The interesting thing is that I can set up alerts, so when I see, for example, there is like new crawl error, it's changed by one, I will receive an email. Just info in this case. Next thing is Google Analytics, where again I can see how many sessions and the page views are there. I can see the segmentation based on source and medium. I can see the major source is Sysnam, a little bit of index, and the last thing is that I can also check Google page speed, what is the score, and it's like the stable. I can see how change the response code. This is like pure man's ping that I can change. This was like online every day. How much was the website size of the website change, and there's like some random fluctuation because there is some randomly generated content which is every time different, so it's good. And for everything there are at the end some reports that I can see what has changed. This is my some noisy, so I can see what were the changes in retrospective. So let's go through the onboarding of the new project if I would start from scratch. So if you have some friends, you can invite them, because currently it's like for free, but I'm planning to do some more advanced features like notification when there is some spike in real-time activity, or some more advanced reporting and analyzing the data. So definitely there will be some paid features, so you can invite your friends and get some credit for it. So let's invite somebody, and let's create some new demo account. Use some email address. Let's use some password. And now I have a new account. So first step, I have to allow the brain to access my Google Analytics data and Google Search Console data, so I will allow it. And now I have to start with creating my new project. I will name it timestamp. I will put my main URL as timestamp online, and I put some basic description, and I will save it. Now I will define which Google Analytics, Google Search Console should be used, which Google Analytics should be used, and I will also bet some basic analysis for homepage. So let's see. I will save it, and now I will revisit my alarms. So now my notifications. So there is like the default one. I will rename it for info, and I will another one which will be for critical, and I will add the subject to critical. Currently it only supports email, but I'm planning to add support for Slack or Facebook Messenger or any other source that will be useful, so I will save it. And now I will revisit my alerts. So if number of call errors changes by 1 compared with previous days, I will change it to critical, and I will say if total impressions change by 50% compared with previous day, it also will be critical, and I don't want to check this website every day, so I will also set up some like info email, so I will receive every day some new report. Currently there are no support for some regular reports, so currently the only way how to get some daily emails about the change is use this alert. So basically I will say if it changes by 1, send me information, send me email about it. The same, now I can check the alerts for Google Analytics, and I will say if it changed by 50% compared with previous day, again it's like critical. If total page views changed by 10% compared with this average over this week compared with previous week, will be informed, so will be notified. And then I can revisit also the alerts for page speed, so also like if it's by more than 5, it's probably something go wrong, so I will change it. And also if my website will go down, the status code will change from 200 to something else, so it will change by more than 1, and I will save it. So now that I can check the statistics, and I can see the data already fetched, and I can see how it is going. The same is true already for Google Analytics, that I can see that Google is still the major source of traffic, and I can say check my main dashboard, where I can see that I have only one website, so it's not too colorful, but still it shows me all the important information at once. So thank you for your interest, and hopefully I hope you will enjoy this tool. Thank you.